I guess I should have called Donnie before I started What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? That cut off really sharply.
That was weird.
And welcome back to another episode of Impulsive Thoughts. I'm joined here with Mr. Dano. I'm so used to saying Donnie first,
Yep.
So, because I was going to say Danny O.
Right.
But I'm so used to calling Donnie Rowe, but whatever. And Don's not here at the moment, but I am going to call him so that he can interact with us as well.
Yeah, we'll see if he answers.
Yeah, I might be in the shitter.
Shitter's full.
Merry Christmas. Oh, I used to have that on a fucking...
Yes, sir. So everyone, it's just me and Lupe in person today. It's another wonderful Friday.
Yeah.
Hello.
Damn, that was
Jeez.
a quick answer.
You didn't even let a full ring.
He is in the shitter because the phone's in his hand looking at porn right now.
Oh, shit. No, I was doing a fantasy football trade.
Sure, that's what you want to call it.
Fantasy football. Football doesn't start until like September.
Yeah, how the hell are you doing a trade? Are you trading draft picks?
Yeah, it's my
Legacy League?
something like that. Yeah.
So you're trading Patrick Mahomes for like the number one pick or something?
No.
So,
I have
Donnie,
Joe Burrow. I don't think I'm a quarterback.
Donnie Rowe, we're getting right to business right now, right here.
I hope you have shit in your head or written down.
Yes, we're not going to have you like announce it on the pod, but do you have
Oh, what are we
ideas
doing?
ideas for our list?
Yeah, I have some.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
So I went over this with Lupe before the pod, but I think it's a good thing to go over on the pod. Okay, wait. First of all, do you want to announce to the listeners what we're planning on doing, or should I do it? You go ahead.
So when this episode debuts, it'll be after March Madness is over. But I don't know, for a couple of the podcasts that I recently listened to, they were doing a bracket of different things on
Old fashions again.
on all different kind of things, like from things that annoy people to
Awesome thing.
awesome, yeah.
Amazing thing.
I was trying to think of a safe word to
Right.
say, not sexism.
Right.
Real quick, can I make Danny mad? Real quick.
Oh, great. What are you
Sure.
going to do?
Well, I was on my way there
Uh-huh.
before we decided for me not to come.
Uh-huh.
I did have a piece of brisket in my passenger seat.
You motherfucker. I was going to eat your meat for sure tonight, Donnie.
Dan was gonna have Don's meat in his mouth.
I offered that to Lupe the other night, but he didn't want to come over.
This man does not know what he's missing. At least it must be good, because in the text message you told me you were not going to share it unless it tasted good. So if it tasted good to you, it must be tasting good to everyone. Hopefully. So,
Yeah, the taste wasn't bad. It's just not as tender as I wanted it to be.
well, you got to beat your meat some more. They make it more tender.
Or let it cook a little longer.
That too.
So before you cut Lupe off and I cut Lupe off and Lupe didn't finish his thoughts,
We're going to be coming up with things that just absolutely annoy us or piss us off.
mm-hmm.
And it's going to go into a March Madness bracket.
A bracket.
I need that button.
If the three of us had like all the same things.
I find that highly unlikely, because unless you have written down guys named Donnie I podcast with, you're not going to have the same thing that I have.
And you know what?
Well,
I almost want to...
Matter of fact.
I almost want to post a conversation that we all had earlier. Oh, sorry. I want to post a conversation that Danny and I had earlier. And I just know how Danny is. And I usually know when he's joking.
Right.
But I was like, like 75% sure he was joking this morning.
Dang, I scared you?
Yeah, you kind of did. And I'm like, nah, he's just joking.
Yeah. So if Lupe posts it, you guys will see what it was.
Yeah, I might do that.
I threatened to leave the pod, but that's besides the point. So, that being said, Donnie Rowe, since it's us three, we're going to vote on how we want to do this shit right here, right now. So, I figured out we have our list of shit. Here's my 2 ideas. We can either actually it's maybe 3 ideas. We can rank all of our ideas ourselves and be like, yeah, that's a good one, that's a bad one, and then seed them accordingly. We can B, just throw the shit in a bucket, pull them out, and whoever's ranked against whoever, that's how it is, whatever, let the shit fall where it may. Or 3, we can do a pre-bracket vote like on Facebook/Instagram, like, here's our 64 ideas. Which of these annoy you the most? And then whatever gets ranked the most is our number 1 seed through 64. I think the easiest and the quickest will be just to draw shit randomly. But I think to get more, I don't know if we can get more feedback from the fans, do the pre-vote. But what I also had told Lupe, and this, Donnie, is I think Lupe agreed with me. I won't speak for him, but he can answer. Like, once we get the bracket set, I'm looking at bracket creators and how to get voting, like to post it on Instagram and Facebook, even maybe Snapchat. But then we can do like I've seen other websites do. Here, vote for this. This is the round we're voting on now. And then we move shit along as it goes. So I think that way, even if we don't have a lot of listeners right now, thank you for all your true fans that have been there, though. I appreciate it. To try and get new listeners, if we post this shit, we all have enough followers on Facebook and Instagram. Here, vote for this. And then, hey, to find out if who you voted for won or to see who is going against next, listen to the podcast. We can talk about it, you know? So how do you feel about those ideas, Donnie? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm good with whatever we do, whether it's seeing how other people have done it and whatnot.
That wasn't even an option I said, but okay.
So,
yeah, you said seeing how other creators have done their brackets.
No. Seeing if, like I said, if we put all 64 things online, here's a list of 64. Everybody put a check mark. Holy shit. Tell us which one's your least favorite, and then we rank them that way by the most votes and blah blah blah. Or I said we just create the bracket ourselves, and you know, and I said they get seated wherever they get seated by random. And then like I said, I have a way of creating the bracket. I know how to create the bracket and get the votes going.
Oh yeah, no, I probably just created ourselves.
Okay.
yeah, creating it ourselves. Honestly, I think like a random draw would be good.
Right.
Like putting all these. So this might not be the actual bracket, or it could be just like writing shit down and then drawing it, and then, well, I guess it could be our bracket depending on how long we record.
No, so like you have a list in front of you, I have a list in front of me. We'll get Donnie to give us our list. So we'll just number everything 1, 2, 3, 4, and then instead of writing shit on the scrap, and then we throw like a number 1 through 64 in a hat and draw out. Okay, number 1's going in this spot. Number 64 is going right here. Number 5 is going here. Whatever number gets drawn, and that's why it's a random draw. So you could have something that is the most annoying thing versus something else that's really annoying right away.
Right.
And instead of, like I said, because if we rank it, that'll take a long time. We didn't plan enough for that.
Yeah.
If we rank it early, you know, it would be better. So you have 2 awesome things hopefully meeting in the semifinals, and you can have an upset here and there over, you know, something we think is super annoying, but other people don't find annoying. But this way, at least it's quicker and it's more random, and fuck it, you could have 2 things that people think are awesome, but they still got to pick something they find most annoying against each other, you know? So I think just randomizing it and just creating the bracket and let people vote from there is a way to do it. But I think, Donnie, like I said, I think that's a way for us to hopefully get more interaction and get our fans in here listening to see if they like what we're saying, and then they can continue listening after March Madness is done.
Yeah.
And for anybody that is paying attention and listening, it's been a week and no mention from either of my kids or my niece that they listened to last week's episode, or 2 weeks ago episode, or 3 weeks ago by the time this drops. Either way, I have not heard from them yet.
That's another thing we need to think about. If we're gonna do this to get the interaction, like this episode's not gonna come out for another 2 weeks, so we might have to kind of keep up on it with Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. Right. So even if we get a bracket out, post it on Facebook or Instagram and see if we can get the votes. Even if we don't have listeners, like if we post it on our Facebook, because I'm sure a lot of our friends on Facebook don't listen.
Right. And that's what I was hinting at. If we're posting it on our Facebook, maybe it draws them from being just a Facebook friend to, hey, what are they talking about on here now? What are they doing this for? So maybe we can do 2 weeks of voting for the initial round, to grab some attention, because when this drops finally, all right, now, hey, it's dropped. And here's the second round we can start voting for, So we said we have ideas. We can figure the logistics out afterwards, but I wanted to get like the pre-idea, from Donnie and stuff. So we can list some of our things now just to give the true hardcore listeners an idea of some of the things we have on our list.
Yeah, I've been writing this when I go silent, I'm writing.
So
can't multitask.
So I'm gonna go over mine pretty quick. Pause if you want to, laugh, cry, yell at me. But like I said, this is just because until it's finalized, so you guys actually see the brackets, these words might mean nothing to you. So I have littering or litter bugs is one of my biggest annoyances. I have liars. I have gnats, because I hate fucking gnats.
Fucking gnats.
I have fucked up fast food orders. Like when you order your food, you get home and it's fucked up. I have Cubs. I have Cubs fans.
Oh, that's bogus.
Well, this so before the pod, Lupe, this is the one I was. That was hinting at. We could put, to make it all inclusive, we could put Cubs fans / Sox fans.
Yeah.
I have Packers fans.
That's number one.
This one I know you're not going to agree with me.
It's the number one seed.
And I don't even really agree with this one myself, but it has annoyed some people, and I knew it would get some attention. I have pineapple on pizza.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I love pineapple on pizza.
I can't say I hate it because there's proof of me eating it all the time when I was younger. Not younger, but when I was 21, me and Brandon would get Papalanos. We get a Papalanos pepperoni pizza with pineapple every fucking Saturday morning because we'd be hungover from Friday night, eat pizza all day Saturday, and then go out again Saturday night. I have cancel culture.
Oh, God.
I have politics in general. I have racism. I have people who drive slow in the fast lane.
Oh, you got a couple of mine already.
I have non-alcoholic beer because what's the fucking point? I have people who fart in crowds. Donnie, we came across that at World of Wheels.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have being left on red when someone reads your shit, doesn't respond. I have a pimple on the inside of your nose.
Oh. You just reminded me of it the other day.
I have having no service on your cell phone. I have warm beer.
I literally just wrote that down.
I have your cigar not burning evenly.
That's a good one.
I have people talking during a movie. And then this could be grouped with gnats, or it could be its own separate thing. Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Like the way I pronounce that.
Mosquitoes.
I have...
We have a couple of the same ones.
Nice.
So far.
That's good. I have cyclists not obeying traffic laws in the city or anywhere. I have people who don't know the difference between lose, L-O-S-E, and loose, L-O-O-S-E.
There, and there.
Those don't bother me as much, but for some reason, lose and loose, because I'm not a super grammar Nazi, but lose and loose. Really? Like, I've put it on Facebook
That could
before.
have fooled me the other day when he said something about my grammar.
No, I just like the fucking busy. And my last one I've written down right now is gas prices.
That's a good one.
So that's my pre-list until we compare notes.
All right. Here's some of mine.
All right, I'm going to write yours down as you go, too.
Slow drivers in the left lane.
Okay, so that's one we got. So that was good.
3.
Yep.
We all 3 of us have that.
People who don't use their turn signals.
Ooh.
People who don't tip well.
Ooh, that's
people who take up 2 parking spaces.
Oh, that's a good one.
People who don't put their shopping carts away.
Ooh, that's another good one.
That fucking that TikTok. What is it? The
true life test or something. Oh,
the shopping cart police.
Yeah.
Take up 2. I'm sorry. I'm slow. Wait, slow down. Don't tip well. Take up 2 parking spots.
Well, I can also text this to you.
Oh yeah, you could, but you didn't do it yet. So why would I think you're doing it now? Okay, go ahead.
Well, because you guys never said if you were actually recording, so I was waiting for a text. But anyways, people talking on speakerphone in public.
Oh, that's a good one.
I actually have a story about that in a little bit.
People talking during a movie.
Oh yeah, I had that one too.
I have that one written down.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Not replacing toilet paper or toilet paper not being placed the correct way.
Oh, now those are 2 separate things.
Yeah, those are 2 separate things. I don't care
as long as it's there when I need it. Although I do have a way I prefer it, and from what I understand, I'm the minority. I like it coming from underneath.
So do I.
Okay. Jamie likes it over the top.
Yeah, no,
I'm over
underneath.
the top.
But I hate. I can't believe I forgot that when it's not replaced. Like, it's there, but it's not on the roll. Like, they just sit it there. No, it takes you literally 5 fucking more seconds. Take the old one off, put the new one on. How fucking hard is it? Oh, this is going to be a horrible list.
People walking too slow in front of me.
Which is funny because, Don, you walk slow as it is. So they must really be walking slow.
Someone standing too close to me in a line.
Get out of my personal space. Yeah, that's a good one.
Right.
Invading your personal space.
People rushing into an elevator before letting others off.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I never even thought of that one.
We came across that at World of Wheels also. There's a lot of triggers there for you that night, huh, Donnie?
The same as Danny, mosquitoes. When you accidentally bite the inside of your cheek.
Oh, that's worse than biting your tongue.
Yeah.
Another same thing as Danny, Packers fans. And then people who ride their bikes in the street in the suburbs.
Yeah, there's a sidewalk for a reason.
Yeah.
But maybe they came from the city and they're used to doing it in the city. And you get a ticket if you drive your bike on the street in the city.
In the city, yeah. Unless you're under the age of 13.
Ooh, so I have a Packers fan story really quick. One of my best friends growing up, Rob Jones. Shout out to Rob Jones. I know he doesn't even know we have a podcast, probably. But he's lived in Madison for probably 20 years now. Maybe longer. Holy cow. Logan's 21. Shit. Anyways, sorry. So he's been living there. I mean, he was a diehard Giants fan. He loved Bill Parcells and Phil Simms and Lawrence Taylor. Like he grew up loved the Giants fan, even though he grew up in Chicago. But he says the last so many years he's hated being up there because all the asshole Green Bay Packer fans and this and that. But he said he's loving the front row seat he has to the Packers fans deconstructing right now because Aaron Rodgers leaving. But he said half or a lot of the real Packer fans are like, fuck that guy, we don't like him anyways. Like, they've been mad at him for the last few years for the way he's been acting anyway. So I'm like, it's kind of weird. Either way, I'd love to see Packers fans just losing their shit right now. Lupe, your list?
So I kind of have a lot of similar ones. So loud chewers.
Ooh, yeah.
I thought about that.
I mean, I know, Don, you said this, but when the toilet paper isn't filled, stepping in something wet in just socks.
Oh!
Stuck behind slow walkers, you said that. When Uber drivers decide they want to stop to let somebody out in front of you without putting their hazards on, so they just slam their brakes and just let people out.
Or without pulling over all the way.
Without pulling over, yes.
Those fucking assholes.
Which is why I had to do a drug test in October.
Yep.
Bicyclists in general in Chicago.
Yes.
Holding a door open for someone without them saying thank you. I fucking hate that.
Yes. Or how about someone holding the door open for you and making you run to get there when you're too far away?
Yeah, you got that awkward walk.
I'm coming, don't worry.
Speed walk.
I did that leaving the theater today. I went to go hold the door for someone, but he was too far, so I just walked away.
So then it slams in his face. Like it closes just as he gets there.
I'm not gonna stand there and just hold it and wait for you to get there.
Or along those lines, which is funny. Again, this is not on my list, but holding the door for one person and then 30 more people come in. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, you got to be nice and can't be like, no, I'm not holding it for you. I hold it for that one guy only.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny that happened yesterday when we went to Easton had a school play or a program, and this one guy like held it and literally, I'm talking like 30, 40 people, and he's still, and his family's all the way inside sitting down there, and he's still holding it.
Couldn't do it. I'm like, listen, I'm done.
Right. That was enough. All right, go ahead, Lupe.
Let's see, what was that? People who don't use their blinkers.
Yep.
Slow people in the fast lane, or people who drive slow in the fast lane. I know all three of us said that. Warm beer.
Yes.
People not letting you merge on the expressway.
I'm one of them.
I know you are.
Well, wait, I have...
It depends. Like, I'm talking like when you're coming on the... coming to merge from the off-ramp or the on-ramp or whatever.
Yes, I'll let everybody in there but like coming home from work, If I'm in the right lane because I know my exit's coming, don't come zooming up on the left-hand side trying to cut over. You are not getting in. I'm sorry.
Right,
You're going to fucking hit me before you get in.
Dogs that don't stop barking. Doesn't matter if big or small.
Just because you have a deaf dog
More
doesn't mean
so,
you can be that.
No, she barks, and I fucking hate it. She scares the shit out of me with her bark sometimes.
I hate dogs that lick. It bothers me.
People who sit at green lights too long.
That's what you beat in the city so much now. At work, you get beat that instantly.
Yeah. Bee stings. Why did I put warm beer twice?
Because you must really hate it.
People who don't know how to park. Dead phone batteries.
Nice.
Inside the nose pimples.
Maybe you're just writing down what I wrote too, or just still your own list, maybe.
It's kind of my own list too. So people who walk in the street instead of the sidewalk. I see that a lot in Chicago too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yesterday there was a guy in an electric wheelchair driving in the middle of the street when there was a perfectly good sidewalk. So I had to figure out a way to around him. And then
Why are you so stupid?
low gas light.
The low gas
Yeah,
light.
the low gas light.
Why do you hate the low gas light? If you took care of your car and you put gas in it when you needed to, you wouldn't have a low gas light.
Oh, that's why I hate it, because I know I take care of my shit, and then I'm like, fuck, I have low gas. That one's very rare, so that's like a number 16 seed for me. I almost put ASMR now that I'm drinking on that.
Put that on my list because I just heard someone's.
That was me. That was me. That was me. I just texted Velma from Stir the Pot to keep an eye out on Instagram for our March Madness bracket. Old Fashioned's hitting hard.
Before I forget, my BFF wanted me to tell you guys she said hi.
How sweet.
So
you know what I want to add to the list? I want to add to the list people who have a smoker and smoke meats but don't offer any of their co-hosts and wait till the day they get canceled from recording and then decide they're going to say they were going to bring some but really didn't.
Ooh. People who smoke cigarettes in front of you.
See, I was going to say that. No, I was going to say people who like blow smoke in your face. Like, if you smoke, that's fine. I can't be a hater if you're a smoker, but don't fucking blow it in my face.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll leave it like that then. People who blow smoke in your face.
Right. And here's one for the ladies. This is one I don't really hate. I really love it, so keep going. But unsolicited dick pics.
Wait, are you saying you want unsolicited dick pics?
More than you know. I like to compare for comparison purposes. How do I stack up?
All right.
Well, we do have some female listeners.
Yeah, we have a few.
How about non-swallowers? Now we're taking the pot in a different direction again.
Small dicks. I mean, you really want to start going out there.
No, we're three guys. I'm not going for girl things. That's why I was trying to be not perverted at all. I was trying to be like actual things that annoy you. Lupe just spit right now.
No, I didn't spit. I just didn't want to do the ASMR for Don again.
Spitters are quitters.
No comment.
You know, so Sergio at work, he was talking about how Anthony, his son, just turned 18. And me and Yariel was like, oh, he's 18, give him some new life advice now. And we had seen a TikTok before that says something like, what did it say? It said, wrap it up or she will be getting your paychecks for life. Something stupid, you know what I mean? And I told Sergio and Yari, I said, no, I go, tell him, don't be a dummy, landed on her tummy. And they both went crazy because they've never heard it before. They're like, what? Sergio almost died laughing. So.
Don't be a dummy, Landon. Oh, my God. I don't know if I should leave that in or not.
Why not?
That was great.
Why wouldn't you leave that one in? So that's a good. I think we might be able to get a full 64. I know during the text earlier you were saying, maybe we do 32, but it's really easy to come up with shit that fucking annoys you.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, so another one that kind of
on my list, you can put people.
Yeah.
People.
Just in general, right?
It's too vague.
Yeah.
How about?
That's like a 16 seed.
Yeah. That's like not even gonna make. That's like a play-in game, and they got beat before they even got in the tournament.
I was gonna say like
No, that's the 16 seed that's going to beat Purdue.
humble bragging.
Humble bragging.
Yes.
See, here's the interesting thing. It's funny you say that. I was gonna put braggarts or it's not what's the word I'm looking for, like overly confident people, but it's not people, but it's weird because like I did not like who was it? Like there's a certain sports guy that I was like, that guy's like so full of himself and I couldn't stand him. But when it came to like UFC, Tito Ortiz, I loved him, and everybody's like, oh, he's so full of himself, I can't stand him. But so certain people I like Deion Sanders, I kind of liked how big of a fucking he was full of himself. But other times I'm like, that guy's so fucking like, shut the fuck up, like I don't know, it's weird, it's hard to explain. So I go back and forth on that one.
Well, okay, so then that's more like straight arrogance.
Right. But when you can back it up, Terry. So
Yeah.
speaking of which, man, you could not, on the Snapchat I sent you and that I put on my story with Easton in the Jeep, you couldn't really hear, but right before I started recording, we're like, Jamie's like, I'm telling Easton, hey, back up so Rylan can. I go, back it up. And Jamie's like, back it up, Terry.
Back it up, Terry.
Back it up, Terry. And I'm like, oh, I wish I would have got that on tape. Good shit.
On tape, how old are you?
Okay. All right. Things I hate. People talking about how old I am. So if Donnie can put people on there, can I just put Donnie for real? Donnie.
I just had another one. I keep losing it.
I have one. This is a good one.
Go
I
ahead.
just thought of out of nowhere,
Interrupting.
and I really do love it. Deadbeat dads. How do you not
Yeah.
take care? How do you not take care of your fucking kids? Right, Donnie?
Well, if yeah, totally. if we're going that route, then let's go shitty spouses.
Wow.
That's
Me and Lupe don't know anything about that. That's a good one though too.
so to take a different direction, mass texting.
I don't mind that. Well, that's another one. I usually do hate it if it's something that doesn't concern me, but I'm brought in like as an exterior,
Yeah.
like you. But if it's like, let's say us three and like four other people all have something to talk about. So there's 7 of us in a group text, 8 of us in a group text, but all of us, us 2 or 3 are only talking about the podcast only. Those other people don't need to be in there. So like, yeah, when people start adding me to a group text, I don't need to be in this shit. You don't need my opinion on this.
I know Lupe hates it. That's why I laugh whenever someone starts a group text and
Oh my
I see him
God.
in it.
So Swan is like notorious for that because he must constantly delete his text messages because he'll every 2-3 days he'll start a group chat with me and Isaac. And I'm like, dude, just go back to the old one. Oh, I deleted it. I'm like, fuck. So I have to go back and delete all the other ones that he just had and then fucking start replying to that one.
See, and I also have, like, along those lines, like, I don't even know where it fits in, but, like, my mom is famous for starting group texts. And I have 2 things that annoy me when she does it. Like, she'll do something that is super, like, important to everyone, and she'll put just me, my brother, and my sister in it. That's it. But it'll be like, hey, do you guys want to come over for Thanksgiving and do this? I'm like, I got to ask Jamie. Why don't you have Jamie in the group text? Like, and then there's other times where she has me, Jamie, Carissa, and Mike, all these spouses with us in there.
And then she has something completely different.
No, and it'll be important shit again, but it'll be mostly like, hey, we're going to get together for Thanksgiving. What do you guys want to bring for hors d'oeuvres? Or hey, all the kids, each family is responsible for an hors d'oeuvre or dessert. So I'll wait, and Jamie will not respond. Like, Jamie, I specifically yell at my mom to have you included in all these texts, and now you never fucking respond and make me look like an asshole. And she has all her alerts turned off, so she don't get her text message alerts. So she's like, yeah, I think I saw it, but I didn't respond. I'm like, well, come on. I'm like, everyone knows that I defer to you for family answers, and here you are not answering for the family.
Most groups I have my alerts turned off.
Really?
Any group or mass texting over 5 people, I'm annoyed.
Now I know what to do.
I'll delete you. I'll block your number.
Goes to add Lupe and 20 other people in a group after the show.
My God, I'd be so pissed. That's not me, Don. That's Danny.
It's 100% me enjoying my old fashioned with my $25 cherries.
Let's see. That's going to be on my list. Giving out these cherries.
Lupe, you don't want me to have your cherry?
No, that's been gone. At least for a good 18 years.
You're not 36 yet.
Oh, shit. I can't math.
The math ain't mathin'.
The math ain't mathin'. So, let's see. Let me see if I do the math right. Today is the 24th. We should have an episode dropping 25, 26, the 27th night or 28th morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that means this one we're recording right now won't drop till the 35th.
The 35th?
Also known as, the first is Saturday, second, the third or fourth. So, hopefully by the time you listeners listen to this, you'll have seen some voting areas or some ways to interact with us. Again, I ask every podcast, hey guys, don't be afraid to, I see the likes on Instagram, but don't be afraid to comment.
Yeah, seriously.
And be like, hey Dan, you look fucking hot in your Dixon or something like that, Well, you guys can lie to me, I don't care.
I was gonna say, you want them lying to you?
I mean, it's interaction. Like, there's no such thing as bad press, right?
Well,
it depends.
Now watch, we get an influx of at least like one comment, because that's 100% increase over the 0 comments we get.
True.
That says, Dan, you look hot in your Dixon.
Speaking of, it's Dixon Friday. Where's your Dixon?
I wanted to go comfy today. I wore my favorite hoodie in the world that Lupe gave me for Christmas, or around Christmas, or whenever it was. I don't remember why you gave it to me, but it's the fucking
I think
Jason
it was
mask.
Christmas.
We can take a picture of this, though.
Yeah.
This is Dan's outfit for Fridays. But it's I love it ever since you got it to me. Like, it spends more time dirty than it does clean because I wear it so much.
Hold on, that's another annoyance.
Laundry?
Like, yes, laundry. But, I mean, do we really wash our hoodies every time we wear them?
I don't.
I don't.
No.
Oh, I got something controversial. I read this before. This is not to go on a list, but just, this is a good conversation. How many times do you use a towel to dry off before you throw it in the dirty?
A week.
Me too. Okay. Now, and
yeah, probably about the same.
My reasoning is because I'm drying off my clean body.
Clean body, yeah.
Like, I'm getting water off my body. This is the cleanest I'm going to be. The cleanest water is going to touch it. So, yeah, I do my laundry myself every Saturday or Sunday. So I'll wash the towel with my clothes, and then it's ready for another week again.
Yeah.
Oh, watch the feedback and hate we get for this.
Also, what do you dry first when you get out of the shower? That's another controversial thing.
I dry my face and my hair first.
Yeah, so do I.
I start up and work down.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time I get to my toes, that's the last thing that's left to dry.
From your head to your toes.
Yes.
Oh, so I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but when I went to the movie today, they showed a trailer. Have you guys seen a trailer for The Exorcist?
Yes, that looks so good.
The what Exorcist?
It really does. The Pope's Exorcist.
No, I have not.
It has Russell Crowe in it. It looks pretty good.
It does look really good. You know what? Honestly, that should be a segment of ours, like talking about like new movies that we've seen and shit like that. Because I just seen Scream 6, and it was actually really good.
Yeah,
it was really good. Speaking of which, what did you go see today, Don?
John 4.
Oh, okay. John Wick 4.
I've only seen John Wick 1.
I haven't even seen any of them.
So here's the thing. I want to watch it uncut, not fucking made for TV with all the swearing cut out. So I've only seen John Wick that way. The John Wick 2 came out, 3, and like, since there's no Blockbuster anymore for me to go to rent a movie, like I haven't caught it on HBO or Skinamax or Showtime or any of those yet to watch it. And I've seen it a million times on TBS and TNT, but I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm not watching this killer-ass movie with a guy that can't swear. Like, hey, you killed my dog, you mother lover. Like, no, sorry. I need to see all the headshots and the fucking getting killed and stuff. Like, if I'm going to watch a rated R action movie, I'm not going to watch it edited for TV.
Right.
So
yeah, no,
it's a shitty excuse for not watching it, but I loved the first one so much I need to watch the other ones, and I just haven't yet.
I think it's on
Lupe's so good to mute himself when he takes a drink. Fuck you. You guys are hearing me drink.
Yeah, he doesn't tell me to mute.
They might be on Peacock. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Really? We have Peacock. We have HBO Max. We have fucking Prime. We have Disney Plus. We have Netflix. We have whatever else there is. That's why I need to cut the cord, because why am I paying for cable when I have every other way of getting shit to watch? Because I'm dumb. That's why. You heard it here, folks.
Why are you
So it's
so
not on.
stupid?
It's not on HBO Max.
Skinamax.
Skinamax, yes.
Although HBO Max does have a lot of good things.
It does. But watching regular HBO, I need to cancel, because I don't know why I'm paying. I don't ever watch shit on HBO. Like,
Okay, yeah, all three are on Peacock.
really? Well, now I know.
Yeah.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, I'm looking
Ninja.
at the app. Right?
So, yeah, I know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Dun dun.
'Kay.
Dun.
I was gonna say there was another movie I thought you guys would like too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new movie called The Boogeyman.
The Boogie.
I think I've heard of that one.
Is it new?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I just saw the trailer today.
Oh,
before
okay.
So you know what else I hate? And I don't know how to like shorten this to put it in the fucking into the bracket, but hate. I guess you would just write haters. Haters in general.
Haters in general.
Like when we joked, Lupe, hey, you drove a crotch rocket, but we all rode Harleys. Oh, you drive a crotch. Like, we never really hated that. But like people who hate on other people that are just enjoying life. Like, I try not to be negative to anyone, because you be you. Whatever makes you happy, how is it my right to cramp your happiness? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I don't know how to describe it. Like shit like that, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, again, someone's music taste. Like, all these people that talk shit about, hey, you know, you like Nickelback. Well, if someone likes them and they're, you know, who are you to say what you can and can't like? You know? Like,
Yeah.
people who like Tech
Like-
9, like, that's some bullshit. Like, they suck, but who cares? If you like them, you like them. People who like Blink
Well, I mean,
182.
whoever doesn't like him is just wrong. So
People who listen to Blink 182 or Sum 41, like, they suck and they're overrated,
right.
but if you like them, that's fine.
all right,
hold
okay, watch yourself.
James, I haven't said your name yet.
Danny actually sent me a fucking screenshot, and I don't know if I still have it. But
James saved it. He saved it in our
Oh,
chat.
did he?
He said, "Oh, I'm saving this."
By
Did
the
you
way,
send it to
does
Don?
I think so. Yeah.
By the way, did he listen? Because I never got a text from him after the last episode.
I didn't either, so I don't
Neither
know if he
did I.
listened to the last
he
one.
probably hasn't then.
I'll find out tomorrow when I see him.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are going to dinner or whatever.
That's why I was-
Aw, give him a hug for me. So, it's a fucking Friday.
You ain't got no job,
I ain't got no job.
and you ain't got shit to do.
I probably won't have a job much longer if she goes away. It's been going. But that's another story for another time.
It's been brought up at least the last two podcasts.
It sure
I was
has.
gonna say you started talking about it last week.
Well, when this comes out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'm in trouble of losing my job.
Nah, I doubt it.
I doubt it too. I need to change my
Worst case
behavior.
scenario, they just demote you back down to a route.
Fuck, that'll kill me. My fat ass will die en route.
He ain't taking 22. Although he could take 22. Nah. I was gonna say he could take 22, and I'll take the office job. But no, I'm good on that. I can't sit behind a desk. I'd fucking go stir crazy.
Yeah. So, look we just bragged about not having dead air, and here all three of us are
I know.
all of a sudden like blip.
So, all right. Are we gonna
Facebook.
son of a I gotta learn how to turn that completely off.
Yeah. So, let's see. Let's think of more controversial shit you like that everybody else hates. You know what I do love? Even though as much as I don't like pepperoni or pineapple on pizza, I love double pepperoni. Double pepperoni.
You like all kinds of meat, huh?
Ooh, controversial for this area. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna start a fight right now with you, Lupe. Fuck Chicago and their rules on fucking what you can have on your hot dog. I'm putting ketchup on every fucking hot dog I eat. Suck it, Chicago. And there go our Chicago fans.
Well, guys, I think it's about time that I'm sad to announce that this is going to be the last episode of Impulsive Thoughts.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. A lot of the things I hate are things you like, Lupe. How do we become friends?
Well, I mean,
Opposites
Lupe
attract?
already knows that. Lupe already knows that's how I am.
Oh, I'm not, and I have no shame with it. I go to a White Sox game, or even when I've gone to the few Cubs games. Do you want ketchup with that? Yes, I do. I don't give a fuck who looks at me or laughs at me or what.
I mean, if they ask, they ask. It is what it is. Okay. Ketchup doesn't belong on a hot dog, but hold on, let me finish. But it 100% does not belong on a Chicago style dog. There's a difference between a regular hot dog and a Chicago style dog. If you get a Chicago style dog with ketchup, that's not a Chicago style dog.
Well, right, you can't call it a Chicago style dog, but you can't fucking ban putting ketchup on a hot dog in a city because that's not the Chicago style. Okay, fine.
I mean, you can, but I mean, it's just some people don't agree with that.
It's the stupidest shit in the world.
People don't even realize what an actual Chicago style pizza is.
No, everybody thinks it's deep dish, and it's not. That's
I don't
more
even
the
like deep
tourist,
dish.
tourist
Trap.
Actual
style.
Chicago style pizza is tavern pizza.
Or thin crust, which is very similar.
It's
So
the same thing.
I have a question. What makes something New York style pizza? Because I really don't know that.
The
It's
triangle
cut in
slices.
triangles.
That's it?
Yeah, and it's very large. Like it's a larger slice.
Okay.
And it's shittier than Chicago's.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
more
proven fact.
floppy. Where I like my pizza a little bit more crispier.
Well, yeah, you have to fold the New York, it looks like, to fucking eat it. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
falls apart.
Or you eat it with a fork and knife. which
Fuck
is-
you. If you eat pizza with a fork and knife, you don't
blasphemy.
deserve to be eating pizza, too.
That's like saying if you put ketchup on a hot dog, you can't. It's not Chicago style.
No, if you fucking cut up a pizza to eat it, fuck you, you little kid. You need to pick pizza up, put that shit in your mouth. I'm being very controversial this episode. I'm going to have a lot of people hate me after this episode. After I just said before, who am I to hate on people for doing what they do?
Yeah.
Hey,
Can we
Lupe,
say-
your boy Ray Mysterio came out just now.
Can we say hypocrite?
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Donnie's got the Rona.
Oh god.
No, I was just joking after you said fuck those kids.
Man, fuck them kids.
I can say that I have kids.
What are we gonna like number these or?
Yes. We're not going to do it right now.
Okay.
Because we need Lupe or Donnie to send us his full list so that I can get one master list to do this shit. Like, if you don't mind, Lupe, I can take charge and create the whole bracket, and I can show it to you. Like, as long as I got all of our ideas on one thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vern, take that back. You know what that's from?
Nope.
Really?
Vern,
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm too young for you, bro.
Oh my God, you are. Holy, that's from Ernest.
Which Ernest?
Either
I
one.
watched almost all of them.
That's what he was saying. You know what I mean, Vern? Like, isn't it? Maybe I'm
It
remembering
could
wrong.
be. It's been so long since
I know. I never watched Ernest. I just know it.
Oh
Like-
my god.
Wow.
Like I told you last episode, random shit I know for no reason. I guarantee it. Oh, you know what's interesting right now? We're in the part
What?
of the year where a lot of Facebook memories are throwbacks to when Corona started, and some of the shit that I posted
Yeah.
are fun stuff. Pandemic shit. And I used to, oh my God, tag our old HR Teresa in a lot of shit. And I say, well, I get in trouble for doing this, like the one I just found where it's a, it's this one, Lupe. It's the guy looking at another guy looking, goes, and it says, HR explained to me that I can't be yelling, this motherfucker got the Rona at every coworker who coughs. He used to tag Teresa. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, I just stroked out again. I guess I cannot handle even one old-fashioned. But Teresa, I said tag her and all that shit. Motherfucker. Let's see. Don Ross.
What do you and Drew always say? Goddamn 47.
Goddamn 47. You know what that's from, right?
What is that from? I feel like it's a fucking YouTube video, isn't it?
It's from World Star Questions or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
Where he asked the girl, he's like, "How many states are there in the United States?"
Goddamn 47.
She's like, 13 minus 30, goddamn 47, or whatever she says. Like, what? Even her math was not mathing, and she still came up with 47. Like, what are you adding up to begin with? You don't know there's 50 states? Like, so.
That's funny.
World Star. Are they even around anymore?
I don't think so. I heard that Biff is gone.
I don't even know what that is.
Where you can.
No, I think the app still works.
Yeah, but you can't download any mixtapes anymore, or something like that.
Very nice. Let's see. You know, it's weird. Like, this is the first podcast that we haven't had like a holiday or something to like talk about, because we had, you know, Valentine's Day, we ate St. Patty's Day, and now we have March Madness is our holiday to talk about.
Yeah, I guess that's our.
I think Ramadan started yesterday.
How do we celebrate that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not Ramadanish.
Ramadanish.
I thought I was gonna be able to listen to this episode, but then you guys called me.
You can still listen. Your voice is really distorted, so you won't even tell it's you.
Beginning of Ramadan was the 22nd. And I apologize to all my Ramadan listeners. I don't know what that means or what it is.
I'm not even sure if we have any Ramadan listeners.
You don't know what we know in him.
Hey, that's why I said I'm not even sure.
Well, out of the 4 people that listen, do any of them celebrate it?
Wait a minute. According to that graph you showed us before, we went up in listeners. I would like to take full responsibility for that. I am the reason for our uptick in listeners. You guys didn't like Lupe and Donnie or James. You like me, so thank you, listeners. Is that humble bragging right there?
Yeah, it is. He definitely keeps it interesting, I'll tell you that.
What's funny is this outward exterior just covers an inner sad child.
Oh shit. Usually it's...
No more drinks for Danny.
I only had 1 tonight. I had 2 last week. Man, and Donnie, I don't know, I called Lupe. We were texting Jamie last week about, hey, we're going to go do karaoke. So when I got home, she's like, I thought you were going out. I'm like, no. I told you to get a babysitter. We can all go out. She goes, oh, I thought you were still going to go out. I'm like, you're meaning I could have gone out? She goes, yeah, I don't care. I'm like, motherfucker, what did I come home for? So.
Could have been karaoke.
Could have been. Let's go tonight. Fuck it.
And also, when you guys were having that conversation this morning, I was just waking up.
Were you really?
Wow, that's surprising. You usually wake up at like 5.
Yeah.
Did you go to sleep late last night?
I think so.
You think
so?
Were you drunk?
Yeah, I think so.
Could have been.
Who were you with?
Ooh.
Last night, no, and I was just playing Call of Duty.
Awkward silence.
Oh, so you weren't drunk then?
No.
Ooh.
That makes me think you were drunk with the way you talked, the way you said that.
I have another big podcast announcement.
Ruh-roh.
Nah, you guys know about it. It's nothing official, but this is a hello podcast world. We have been joking about it, and we'll see if it actually happens. We're going to go to the Porn Expo and interview some people there. We had so much luck at the World of Wheels, we're going to go to Porn Expo. And so send in your favorite porn stars, people.
So are we... So are we going to get more than 3 interviews?
I heard on their way to World of Wheels, Allie and Joey were talking about it.
Oh, really?
On the way back, we were all talking about it, the 3 of us, me, Joey, and Ellie.
fun. Yeah, we can go there. I mean, get more than 3 interviews. I mean, if we can. But if my history says anything, 30 seconds and I'm done. So let's see how fast that refractory time is.
Danny was done as soon as he saw the picture of Lisa Ann.
Oh yeah, he was done.
Shit. That's why you guys, sent, like, who would you rather interview? This person, this person. I'm like, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched porn. Last night. So, I mean. Oh, yes. There's honestly, like, no time for me to watch porn ever.
Yeah, lately it's been the same for me.
And I never was I never watched porn that much before anyways. Like,
I mean, I did. I have my top 5.
Dead silence. Crickets.
Don, who's your top 5?
What's that?
Who's your top 5 porn stars?
I'm a good person. I'll do that.
You fucking lying sack of shit.
Just like I go to church every Sunday.
Does that mean I have to fucking say my top 5?
I honestly, like, literally, like, if you were to ask me to name 5 porn stars right now, I think I've heard of, I don't even think I've even seen her, Mia Khalifa. I know that name.
She quit after a while.
Tracy
I mean,
Lords.
I don't know. But...
Tracy Lords. I'm going back old school. I don't know. Was she a porn star or one of those B-star actresses that just got, like, naked in B movies? Like, I know that name. Shannon Tweed, because she was married or is married to Gene Simmons. But these are all old people. Like I said, I don't watch porn or know porn.
So Lisa Ann's right up your alley then.
Yeah, for sure.
So I said I don't know. I mean,
if I had
Dirk Diggler.
What the fuck? If I had to name 5, I couldn't do it. But I know, like, I can name a few. Like Alexis Texas, one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. Megan Rain, also one of my favorites. Dylan Harper, fucking smoke show.
Is he?
And if you want to go the only he I know.
Ron Jeremy.
Okay. The second.
The hedgehog. I heard he got arrested recently, or he's facing some charges.
Is he really?
That's what I heard.
No shit. Sexual harassment?
Like rape and shit like that, or something like that. For as dirty and gross he looks, I've heard he did some.
Fuck. Who was? Oh my god, I can't talk. Who did we keep calling Logan?
Logan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We kept calling him a porn star.
Did you?
Yeah. When he was on the show. Johnny Sins, yeah.
Oh, what, does he look like him, or?
No, but he was just saying how, when we were talking about, when we were doing the truth or dab.
Uh-huh.
And what did we ask him, Don? Well, how young he was or something like that, or how many bodies he has. And he just kind of laughed, and we were like, "Oh yeah, regular Johnny Sins over here."
Oh, see, I made that one over my head back then. Yeah, yeah. I would be at a loss to name any porn stars that, like I said, I don't know any. So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, that's not a bad thing. I mean, you like what you like, even if you like, say you were like avid porn star or porn watcher, like. Uh-huh. I mean, you're just watching it to jerk off.
No, to get the story.
Yeah, okay.
The acting is so good in those movies.
I want to know if that fucking stepsister got out of the dryer.
Exactly. I was worried about it. I was concerned. That's a safety hazard if dryers you can get stuck in.
The only few I can think of off the top of my head is Riley Reid.
Oh, yeah, Riley Reid, yeah.
Bella Danger.
Mm-hmm.
The Bella Twins? That's wrestling.
Mia Khalifa, but she doesn't do it anymore. And maybe Lana Rhodes.
Oh, I forgot about Lana Rhodes.
I know. No, so, not to change subjects really quick, Donnie, you'll get this. AJ Przinsky's throwing out the ceremonial first pitch April 3rd for the White Sox. So, back to the other subject. So, I think I know your answer, Lupe, but I could be wrong. Are you a tits guy or an ass guy? Everyone that knows me, this is not even a question. Everyone knows I'm all about the boobs. You could have the flattest ass in the world, but you have boobs, and you win for me. And even not only that, but I don't care if they're big or small or whatever. I literally, like, you can be addicted to cocaine. I'm addicted to boobs. I just want to see boobs. That's all it is. Everyone knows. Even my mom knows that, which is it's funny. So what about you?
You're asking me?
Yeah, ass or titties.
Ass or titties.
Ass, titty.
Yeah, I'm an ass man.
I was right then. Okay.
Yes, I'm an ass man.
I thought so. What about you, Donnie? I guess penis is an option too if you're one of those.
Probably tits.
Nice.
I don't know what it is. I'm just all about ass. And
I mean, that's how Logan. And it's funny. I know that about Logan. I've asked Logan before. I go, dude. I go, you're my son. I go, do you prefer boobs or a butt? And he's a butt guy.
I'll explain why off the cast.
Okay. It's interesting. Sergio's a butt guy. I know that. We've had this talk before. Sergio loves an ass. Yariel, I think's a tit guy.
Interesting.
Is it?
Yes.
Is
it though? I'm just saying what I think. I don't think I've ever asked him, but I know for a fact Sergio is a butt guy because we've talked about it before.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Well, all right.
So, Danny, are you buying the tickets to Exotica then?
Yeah, I'm going to expense it through the podcast show money we have.
Jamie just looked at your monthly statement like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about it already. Like, hey, you know how we went to World of Wheels before? Well, the podcast is going to another event at the Rosemont Convention Center. Oh, okay, have fun. Okay.
Okay.
Glad you don't listen to the pod or look at the Instagram.
30 minutes into the ride, you get a text saying that she looked up to see what event was there.
She's like, you never told me what event it was, so I looked it up. What's happening this weekend?
Get home now.
Yep.
But we already have our tickets. They can go.
Grounded.
Yep. You can get my regs. Guys, I'm no longer allowed to be on the podcast anymore.
I'm going to get something to drink.
Why
don't you have a cell phone? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
my landline doesn't reach that far.
I'm muting it and leaving it in my room.
Oh, okay. Well, hurry up because I had a question to ask you.
Dun, dun, dun. So since Donnie doesn't listen to the podcast at all, we can talk some mad shit right now and he would never even know about it.
That's true. That is true.
Fuck that guy.
Fucking Donnie.
Fucking Donnie Rowe.
Always on his phone.
Closet Cubs fan. Loves the Packers too.
You know, it's funny. I've always said he's a closet Cubs fan because I remember one day when he was living with me, I walked in and he was watching highlights of the World Series of the Cubs.
Oh, fuck that.
I'm like, really, Don? Yep.
So again, just because I can't say shit about being a Sox fan, that's why I wrote Cubs fans on my list because I'm sorry, I'm tired of hearing about you guys won. It took 108 fucking years and you won. But in the same breath, Sox fans were just as big assholes when we won.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I can be fair, and it was both. So
see, and honestly, I don't remember it too much back then because, well, number one, I was younger.
Yeah.
A lot younger. And number two, I wasn't really into baseball that much. So I rooted for the Sox when they went to the World Series.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch any of the games because I was on, well, the last 3 games, I was on a camping trip.
Yeah.
I was a camp counselor.
Nice. I think I heard that in the podcast before you talking about it. Yeah, before I became a permanent host. Say hi to the fans, Lupe.
What up?
Look, that's where Donnie normally sits. Donnie's not there right now. He's on the phone. Hello, everybody.
So, what was your question for me?
Pitching or catching? Oh, no, Alabama just lost. My bracket's officially fucking done.
Who did Alabama lose against?
I don't fucking know. Son of a
They
bitch.
lost to
Houston?
No, Houston would play them in the finals.
San Diego State.
Oh, okay. Nobody. No.
No, but now my bracket's officially done because I still had a chance of winning.
I mean,
because
Houston's down a lot.
Houston's losing?
Yeah, they're down 72 to 58.
Ooh,
Wow.
how much time's left?
7 minutes and 50 seconds.
So a little bit of time still.
So you're saying there's a chance?
But yeah, my bracket's officially fucked. I had Alabama winning it all.
No shit.
Yep. They were my only chance
Hold on,
to pull it out.
I'm waiting to see if Ray finally hits Dominic in the face.
Oh, you're watching wrestling. Don't
Yeah.
tell me because I'll watch it later.
Oh my God, it's The Undertaker.
I know that's a goddamn lie. And if it
It
is,
is his birthday today, though, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. My bracket was busted before, but even more so now.
my question, Don, was, well, I guess I could go to Dan too, if he'd want to.
Sure, why not? Maybe.
To go watch Super Mario Brothers in theaters on the 14th.
I didn't even know they were making another one.
Yeah, it's definitely not like the 90s version.
Who's in this one?
Can't promise I won't be working.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll send you the
Who's in it?
trailer for it. Who the fuck is one of the
Chris Pratt
Avengers?
is Mario.
Yes, Chris Pratt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's not. Is he an Avenger?
He is. He's the...
No, he was in
Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's an Avenger, isn't it?
I guess it's part of the Marvel.
Yeah, the Marvel Universe, but I mean, aren't all of them Avengers that help each other, or no?
Who knows? I don't keep up with that shit.
I don't either. I don't know how that works.
Sorry, I have you on mute so Lupe won't hear what's happening.
What?
Oh, what the fuck?
Remember I was watching SmackDown?
Oh.
It sounds like my parents are too.
Oh, are they wrestling fans too?
Yeah.
Did they yell?
Yeah.
They
That
just said,
makes
they
sense
said,
as to
they said
what just
what
happened.
the shit, or holy shit, or whatever.
Oh
Mom just
god. Nope. Don't tell me. I'll watch it later.
Oh, I just Googled it. Undertaker just bench pressed Rey Mysterio Jr. Oh my god, and then John Cena came out too.
Hey, that's actually not far fetched because he's starting to become relevant again.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who?
John Cena.
John Cena!
Oh, he's gonna be the first match of night one.
And I mean, he's gonna lose because
Yeah.
that'll be the passing of the torch to whoever Austin Theory. What in the hell? It sounded like an intro music.
Oh, look at that.
It's funny that you said your parents yelled.
Yeah.
I'd do me if I looked like that. Damn, I look good. I look like
What are you using filters on Snapchat?
fuck
Yeah.
yeah, I look like Jason Momoa there.
That's a stretch.
I don't know. I'm gonna send it to you.
Jason Momoa with a fucking crazy ass beard.
I'll send it to you, Lupe. You can post it on the pod.
I'm totally posting that on the fucking Instagram.
Would you say it is a filter?
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Come on, I don't look good in real life.
Well, not really, but
No, I know. You can't. Lupe, I'm a realist.
I wasn't okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, Don, the only thing I'm going to ask you is there going to be a match at WrestleMania?
Oh, for Ray and Dominic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Dun dun dun.
And once you look at the replay, you'll see why what happened.
See, what had happened was
See, what had happened was...
Now I'm switching back from that, between that and the Miami-Houston game.
Miami Marlins and the Houston Rockets?
No, the U.
That's two different fucking
I know, that's why I said it.
sports.
That's why I said it. I don't know nothing about sports. Can you teach me how to football? Name that
Go
movie.
team.
Name that movie.
Longest yard?
Gridiron?
Yes.
Longest yard.
Yes. I am impressed.
Was that
Great Khali.
Great Khali who said that? Yeah.
Nope. It was the big guy. He broke my nose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was an actual, wasn't he? I think he was a real football player for a while.
You look like a young Michael.
Yep.
I like Lil Michael.
Yes.
That is impressive because I'm not really good with movies.
Oh, man. I movie quotes like crazy.
That should be an episode, like just us quoting movies randomly.
Oh, man. There's so many.
Oh, I just saw your picture.
Yep.
They lost 79 to
Oh, yeah.
76.
That's right. So I got that right. So UCLA is gone. They just lost last night. That's right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Why do you look like Yariel in this picture?
Shut up. I do not look like Yariel in that picture.
Maybe it's the beard. Okay. Well, you can find us on all your major podcast platforms, on Instagram at 3GuysPod2021, and look out for our March Madness bracket, or
We'll think of a cool name for it.
think of something, yeah.
I was going to say March Sadness, but it's
Okay.
not really things that make you sad.
Our avalanche of annoyance. We'll think of something
Yeah,
cool.
we'll think of something. So, well, we got Donnie Rowe on the line,
Bye.
Dano to my left,
Yes, sir.
and your boy Lou Pizzle in the hot seat.
Oh, Jesus
That was
Christ.
dumb.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that. Your
was
favorite
horrible.
host with the most, Lupe. And we out this bitch. Peace.
Peace out.